Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gamestah TV2. We have got game number 2 of the WSL match for tonight. Space Monkey Mafia versus SBC Custom Minions. And we're heading over into Champ Select. This is game number 2. Space Monkey Mafia came out on top in the first... there's some weird noise coming from your
Oh,
mic.
sorry, my bad. Oh.
So Space Monkey Mafia came out top. They are 1-0 in the lead in this 2-game series, looking to turn it into a 2-0 and pick up 3 points for the table of the Wellington Secondary League Championship, whereas SBC Custom Minions want to pull one back, get themselves a point out of tonight's match, and in fact, kind of knock tooth out of Space Monkey Mafia's record, because they have won every single one of their games prior to this one tonight. My name is Crisis. I'm joined once again by Poon. Hello, Poon.
Hello. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you guys got a hot drink to... winter is coming. It's Game of Thrones series. And
Yeah.
everyone's warming up by the heater. Well, at least some of us are by the heater, not you, from what I can gather.
Well, so I have to confess, I've actually got 2 heaters in this room.
Oh.
And the one was the problem. It was the new
Okay.
heater. Yeah, ironically enough, the new heater that blew the fuses. So I'm sitting. My legs are cold. Top half of me is warm, but my legs are cold.
Sorry, you need your games to play, your hands to play, should I say? So.
Yeah, that's the one.
Live.
So Reptox is actually sending me a message which I can't read, because then everybody will read it. So sorry, Reptox, I will have to see what you said to me afterwards. He was talking to me before, Poon, and saying, he asking me, well, which champion does he want me? Do I want him to pick? He'll show you how. So
Oh, the echo hype here.
So I said Ash. He said, I've never played Ash in all my life. So I said, well, then you better not pick her. So we'll see what he actually goes for. Luke picking up the Echo.
Echo hype, boys. So we see the Na early being banned out, and Echo, he's like, Echo came out this morning, but I'll give him a try. So we'll see if Luke can make this Echo pick work. It's gonna be interesting to see a high elo player play Echo. 'Cause I've tried him out myself, first time ranked.
And what do you think?
He's a very high skill cap, high reward champion, but also if getting behind, it's kind of weak. But his damage is ridiculous. Like 2 spells and you're dead. So we'll see if he can really utilize this Echo pick, and we'll see if he can get the damage across, kill the carries.
Wow. Okay, so his ulti isn't quite the same. His ulti is only self-cast, so it's not quite the same as Zillion's ulti.
Yeah, Echo's ulti.
Invulnerable, and untargetable, and back where he was 4 seconds ago.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like Echo, it also does damage. So if you're standing on where he was 4 seconds ago, there's a massive AoE damage thing that like chunks a lot. But it's a really weird interaction with Echo's ult that you can do, which hopefully we see across here. But if you recall and you have home guards, you can quickly buy an ult back and you go straight back to lane if you do it within 4 seconds. So we'll see if you can do that. But yeah, very cool mechanic there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll have to see if he's. Oh, hang on. Do you have to? You've got to have the. You've got it. Oh right. No. So it doesn't matter how long your recall takes, as long as you use your ulti within 4 seconds after landing on the pool.
Yeah, correct. And you kind of want home guards because you heal up really fast to home guards. Because if you don't, then you're gonna come back to lane with like 2 health. But yeah, it's really cool because you can just pretty much leave lane for a couple seconds and yeah.
Okay, so it looks like he's a little bit. You're going to build him similar to a Rumble. Well, maybe not quite haunting guys, but he's a magic damaging. So he's a mage, but a top lane mage. Would you pick him for top lane?
I think it's kind of a cocky pick because if they pick, well, as you can see the lineup right now, we see Echo, Evelyn, and Zed, and there's no designated tank right now. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Menacol opt for the Alistar again, because Alistar being that frontline that they need. And Echo, yeah, more of an assassin, not really a top lane bruiser. So interesting pick. Not really one I'd pick if I was gonna go for the win. But
I
yeah,
mean,
we'll see.
there might actually be a lot of overconfidence going on here, because Reptox hovering over the Ash. So bear in
First
mind
time
that
Ash hype.
Reptox has not played Ash. We've hyped up how amazing new Ash is, and we've got, like you say, we've got cocky picks. So one way picking up or selecting Evelyn. I'm just trying to think. You want to build. You don't build Evelyn tanky either. Like you said. So we got 3. In fact, we actually have 5 squishies on this team.
Yeah,
If
it's
they
gonna be
lock
weird
in.
because I've seen a variation of Evelyn builds. There's a hybrid Evelyn build that goes like Frozen Gauntlet with a gun blade. Like there's some really weird Evelyn builds, but some of them have. Oh yeah, we see that Alice the pick, so not all squishies. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what one way it goes with Evelyn. But actually, been known for his Evelyn in the past 2 splits, so very comfortable on that champion. And on the right side, we see Snacks on the Rumble again, so one of his good champs. Nocturne by the Prophet of Nocturne. Scarlet King going LeBlanc, so swapping with Posmel in terms of champions. Callista, very strong ADC, and we might see the support Donga here on Donga, so we'll see.
The Donga.
Everyone can have dreams.
The Dinga Donga. So Medical switching at the last minute to pick up his Alistar, and those will be very broad tank shoulders that he carries. Of course, Luke has the option of building as a tanky caster, similar to how you might build a Cho, I guess. Whether he does that or not is another question. Posmil reckons he's going to be able to get the snowball on going up against Scarlet King, who thinks that he might be able to teach Posmil a bit of a lesson. Quick shout out to Noble Guy 12, who's pointed out that Luke has been banned out hard. Nah, and Aurelia. Aurelia.
I mean, even though those 2 are banned, there's still the Rumble, the Hecarim, the Scion. I mean, it's really hard to ban out a top laner of that caliber. He has a lot of champions in his champion pool, but those definitely being his top 2 champions, without a doubt. So, fair enough call there by Noble Guy.
Hey, so all of these kappas and things that are happening in our channel now, is that because we've got our partnership through?
I am not sure.
I think that's what it is. This is the first time people have been doing this in our channel, and it's people I've seen in the channel before. So I reckon it's our partnership, which means that people can now subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, feel free to subscribe, guys. Go for it.
Yeah, money will go to the beer jar at this stage. No, I'm kidding. So at least you should follow us on Twitch, and follow us and subscribe and things like that on YouTube. I think I've got a little thing. Oh no, I don't have it on the screen.
Wait, have last week's games been subscribed or?
Have they been uploaded? You mean?
Yeah. Sorry, that's what I meant.
I'm pretty sure I uploaded them. Let me just check the playlist very quickly. Yeah. WSL season 3. Yep, they're there.
If you guys haven't had enough of listening to our voices, then I'm sure you guys can rewatch these games on YouTube. So go hard on that.
Check out our YouTube channel. It's just search for Gamestah TV, one word. And
if you go back far enough, you see the playoffs that when me and Luke were on the same side back in the golden days.
Back in the days.
Golden boy Poon on the Alistair. If you guys want to see some loud combos.
Of course, I apologize in advance. If you do visit our YouTube channel, you will see that the League of Legends casts are actually competing with CSGO casts as well. So I apologize, CSGO is there. They highly recognizable though. If it's yellow, it's CSGO. If it's not, it's proper games like League of Legends.
Well, if you guys are CSGO fans, I'm sure you guys can go check out those.
Are you a CSGO fan, Pooh?
Oh, I'm not, but my flatmate's fairly good at it, so I think it'd kill me if I didn't give CSGO their fair share.
Oh, wow. So the nice thing, of course, is if you go to the playlist there, we sort everything into the playlist. So you can just go straight to the WSL Season 3 and check out the games from last week. And we'll, of course, upload the games from tonight and any other games that we happen to cast over the weekend. If there's play on Sunday. Is there going to be matches on Sunday?
From what I can tell, I'll quickly talk to Kathy after this games, but I don't know, she just quickly
be pretty cool if we could line one up. I don't know how much I'll be able to talk because I'm going to go and see Cairo Knife Fight at Ducks Live tomorrow night. So that should be fun.
Your velvet voice might be a bit, but yeah, hopefully you'll have your place by Sunday.
I'm one of those old dudes that goes with ear plugs.
Yeah.
I'm too old to come out. I can't hear anything. So, yeah, I suspect there might be a bit of whooping going on because Cairo Knife Fight's awesome stuff. Well, we've got 1 minute to go. We haven't really talked too much about these compositions other than to say Space Monkey Mafia on the blue side are going all out for the snowball comp. And it's 1, 2, 3. We're expecting at least 3 champions to look to get themselves snowballing, and they feel pretty confident that they're going to do so. Now, SBC Cast Minions on the red team. What do you think about their comp? I mean, is it disengage?
It's quite a weird comp, if I say so myself. It seems a very objective control comp again, which is kind of like what they ran last game, but a bit more refined. We still see this Rumble with the Rumble pick, Rumble ult, should I say? We see the Nocturne, which doesn't really see a lot of competitive play, but potential to just ult in from, not across the map on level 1, but level 2 ult, level 3 ult, hitting from extremely far away. We see the LeBlanc, just an overall strong pick, lots of damage there in the mid lane. Callista, renowned for being a lane bully, so we can see, well, hopefully we'll see him bully across this Ashe, should I say? But Ashe, a strong lane in her own right. So we'll see.
I wonder if they were listening to the cast earlier on where we were talking about what they could change to maybe bring back a game. And you were saying that they needed to translate the early kills into pressure in the lanes. And I wonder if that's what Nocturne has been picked up for, because he probably puts more pressure on the lanes than a Wukong.
Yeah, Nocturne actually extremely snowbally jungler, because if you see a fed Nocturne, he can just zero out the backline extremely fast. Just pop that W, ult the Ashe, and Alistair's pulverize is not going to be affecting him at all. So we'll see. Hopefully the Prophet can pick up some kills, maybe snowball the mid lane. We see the LeBlanc vs Zed matchup, which is a kind of exciting matchup because it comes down to skill. But Posmal known for a Zed. I'm not quite sure about Scarlet King.
4 skins down at the bottom.
Oh, Team Foreskin at the bottom.
Yeah, yeah, and just a shout out to Scarlet King maintaining theme by having another Christmas skin.
Yeah, very, very Christmassy.
Very cool.
Shout out to Scarlet King.
All right, who are we going to do a shout out to in the? What do you think about Echo? Says Toasty Face. Well, we've talked about it. Love to know what the Twitch channel thinks of the Twitch of Echo as well. So let's hear from the Twitch channel what they think of Echo if they've played them.
The only advice I can give is don't play Echo if you can't land skill shots, because his W is very, very slow, and so is his Q. His Q's like a 0.25 speed silver boomerang. That's how to describe it. It's like, as you'll see if you haven't seen it already, but it's a very slow skill shot after it hits the minion wave or the champion.
So if we're lucky and Luke decides to actually play for the camera a little bit, he will he'll do a couple of emotes for us. So we'll focus on him. Keep an eye on the minimap though, see what happens over there while I follow Luke around.
Okay, we see just some standard warding, defensive warding over the side of SBC. Rumble putting that ward down, trying to deny any invades that Space Monkey Mafia might be trying to brew up. And just, standard wards, defensive wards. And it's going to seem like a very standard start.
Alright, Luke heads on up. He hasn't emoted, disappointed. And throws his... Well, we didn't nominate him for an MVP, so... Actually, we did. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, usually you'd pay for an emote like that. I mean, the pretty sick emotes, if I say so myself.
Sees my paradox, ask him where I am.
And Callista's starting
fantastic.
Calista starts W, which is going to be an extremely strong start because the W damage on if two champions hit it, the W is like 200 damage just off the bat. So extremely big leash for this Nocturne. Well, it's going to happen soon. And standard starts, should I say? Just both bot lanes going to help their respective junglers. And we'll see which jungler applies the pressure in which lane. But Evelyn a very scary jungler to play against if your team lacks the vision and lacks the pink wards, because she can pretty much run into the middle of the lane without even realizing and then just kill you.
Wow, look how quickly that Gromp goes down. At the same time though, One Way picking up his what are they, golems? Are they golems?
Yeah, Krugs.
Krugs.
Yeah.
Krugs.
They're not called golems anymore, Krugs,
back in my day. Back in my day when we, walked to school barefoot. And there were golems.
Already some aggression going down there by Reptox against the bottom lane of SBC, and good play already.
Yeah, he's going to use his mana up like that, but he's doing well down in the bottom lane. In the mid lane, Zed and Scarlet King already a little bit of an exchange, but at the top lane, Luke putting some damage down onto Snacks. We might actually pay a little bit of extra attention to the top lane, though.
Yeah, give him some extra loving.
Yeah.
After the last game, missing 3 kills.
Yeah, Snack sticking with his comfort pick, though, and staying on the rumble.
Yeah, as you can see, Luke already pushing in the lane, trying to bully this rumble out. Gonna get that smart tri-bush ward, or maybe actually going for the... checking out the red hit. Actually, maybe killing the...
Oh, he gets a ward down.
Very close call, very close call.
If he hadn't turned around as soon as he put the ward down, I think he might have gone. He might have fancied his chances. But he's given enough information to One Way, who's wandered now in, and is going to wait for the race to get some damage down. Sneak in, get in range, and come on, go get in there. Doesn't use the smite. Gets the damage down, gets a couple of Qs off, and turns away. Forces the flash, as you say.
Yeah, flash being forced there, which is, it's a small win, but a win nonetheless. And getting the flash rate across from Nocturne is very good, because usually on Nocturne you want to keep that tethered down, but flash being one of the what should I say, instruments that you'd use to try keep that tethered down, but that being taken away, so small win, but win nonetheless.
Yeah, he forced him out of the jungle and set things up for a bit of a counter jungle as well. So he stole the race camp because, or the big race anyway, and got himself out of there, headed back to his Grom. So nice little small advantages that he's gained out of there. And of course, you were talking earlier on, Poon, about how you've got to have really good warding to make sure that the Evelyn isn't able to gank you. Well, the reverse was just demonstrated there as well by Luke. If you get wards deep into the jungle, you set your Eve up to do some good counter jungling. Yeah,
it's extremely hard for a team like SBC at this point, who don't really have that much gold in their pockets, to get that vision down that you need against Evelyn, because you can't get side stones, because Evelyn can just walk over side stones and you don't even, her passive just negates them pretty much. So Pink Ward's going to have to be an investment that SBC has to make if they want to kind of shut this Evelyn out of the game. But Evelyn, a jungler that strives on unorganization, and yeah, we're going to see a gank going down on top lane.
Yeah, the ping's gone by, so the Prophet's arrived and he's hanging around. He's only level 3 though, so he's going to depend on Snacks getting a bit of a bait down. And unfortunately, Snacks is very, very low at this stage. The Prophet's going to be in trouble though, because he's blue pilling. Oh, Luke just ignores him.
Luke's walking away twice, yeah. But that was a good call by Prophet not to fight there. As you could see, that minion wave was really big, and if a level 3 Prophet with pretty low level Snacks was going to fight there, it wouldn't have worked out in favour of them.
Now the exchanges in mid lane not going in favour of Scarlet King. He's taken a bit more damage from Posmol than he would have liked to. And in fact, there goes the first blood. Flash through from Posmol. Loves the flash he plays. Picks up that first kill as soon as he hit level 6. But I don't think he used his ulti.
No, he didn't. He just flashed forward, got the passive off, the extra auto attack damage, execute, whatever you'll call it. But yeah, very good play there by Posmol, and obviously showing his prowess on Zed. Big shout out to that kid Noah13 saying he's a Reptox fanboy, and Humiho saying mechanics as an APZ. So, obviously not an APZ, but nonetheless, shout out to both of those players.
Well, we do know, Poon, that we have a great deal of influence over how these games go. So, maybe we'll see in 3 minutes' time, Posmo will start building
we'll see the Magi Soul Stealer come out here. We all have dreams,
Maybe a Sword of the Occult. So, we talked about the snowbally type of comp that SMM had, the Mafia. And getting first blood. That's a good way to start a snowball off. Early counter jungle from Eve, good way to get a snowball going. But other than that, it's been pretty quiet.
Even if you look at the farm differentials, they're doing bot lane almost down 25 farm here. So Ash showing strength right now in this current patch, and very well played by the bot lane of Space Monkey Mafia.
Yeah, I guess Ash isn't skill shot dependent. If you had a a Lucian, for example, on Reptox, there'd be that possibility that Xehanort would be able to dodge the piercing lights and that sort of thing. But no such dodging required for Reptox, or no such accuracy required for Reptox. It's just point and click.
Yeah. Ash the easier Lucian, maybe. But no, yeah.
I mean, Ash is the tutorial champion.
Yeah, but I mean, not this Ash. Is it still the Ash and Rise? But Rise actually getting reworked to be extremely hard now. I mean, those Qs actually not being point and click anymore. So
yeah.
Oh, Luke actually putting some damage down on Snack's top lane, actually bullying him out of lane.
Yeah, he's got the focus on this mid lane. He's decided to do proxy farming instead of trying to get the turret down. So they want the laning phase to last just a little bit longer. Meanwhile, down in the bottom lane, Reptox takes a bit of damage. Is the focus of Donga on the Braum, but it's not really enough because both Braum and Xehanort are nice and low and just ready for Medical to jump in there and smack one of them in the face.
The way the lane is positioned is actually kind of unlucky for them because I would like to see a lot of kills go down, but actually both of them hitting 6. Alistar with his ult being extremely tanky, so maybe a dart coming through here.
Oh, so much damage going down onto Xehanort. Reptox really hurting him with that Ash.
Yeah, forcing them out of lane. And Ash sitting on 2... I mean, not Ash.
Ulti goes down from Posmil onto Scarlet King. It's not enough, though, to take him down. Whoa! So close with the...
Luke going down on top lane. We'll see how it goes. Or maybe Snake's going to die. Oh, we see the Prophet come through here with the help. And Luke getting out of there. Will he live?
So he's going to cast his ulti when he's alive, right?
Pardon?
He can't cast his ulti after he's died.
No, you can't. Yeah. No, that'd be extremely OP, but no. He has to be alive.
But no ulti needed there. He did actually chrono shift or whatever they call it. To get himself out of there.
Chrono break, yeah.
Chrono break, there you go. Nicely done.
But we see Posmo looking to kill the Prophet at his own red here, and we'll see if Luke's coming to actually assist him right now, and we'll see if he can get the kill across.
Who's going to pick up the kill? It's a kind of a lottery, and Posmo takes it with a
double buff
gold going to Luke.
Yeah, extremely important double buffs there on Zed. Zed utilizing the blue buff and the red buff there. I mean, red buff on the auto attacks and blue buff on the energy regen, so very well played there by the top lane and the mid lane of Space Monkey Mafia, knowing when the red will be up and ganking it. Sorry, not ganking it, but ganking the Prophet there. You can prophesize that play.
So up in the mid lane, Scarlet King going in, fancies his chances against Posmil, gets a double combo down onto Posmil, might actually take him down, and we've got One Way coming through to spoil the party and try and get a reply, but unfortunately no kills out of that, so not so much of a bloodbath this game round.
I think One Way got a bit confused there between the clones, but top tip, if you guys see the health or the pot ticking there, you can assume that's the real one.
So look for the dots.
Yeah, look for the dots, you know, any buffs, dots, red buff.
But look really fast.
Yeah. split decisions.
Medical headbutts his way through just into lane, doesn't actually try to translate that into his combo with the headbutt up. They're focusing more on getting some damage down, but getting damage down onto the turret more than anything else.
Nocturne looking to gank bot here, but his ult's actually currently not, but yeah, just coming up just now, so we'll see if they can translate that into a kill. But One Way actually sitting there for the counter gank, so very good jungler knowledge there by One Way, and we'll see if they opt for the gank.
Yeah, so the bottom lane for the Mafia now going in for the troll. In comes the Nocturne. Reptox gets targeted at the moment, but it's kind of like one by one getting the targeting on. The Prophet doesn't get away because he gets flashed onto by One Way. In comes the Scud missile, smacks Donga on the back of the head. He goes down to an ignite. It's ulti time though. The equalizer from Snacks. He's come down. Reptox might get down. Can he dodge out of the way? No. Snacks gets the reply kill, but it's a full-on party in the bottom lane. And in the end there, a 4-for-1.
Yeah, Posmo just coming down there and saying, I mean, I haven't made this room for nothing, and just ease and takes the kill away there from from One Way.
Meanwhile,
so good play
top
there.
of the top lane, we got Luke going down, trying to pick up a kill. Does he pick up the kill? No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
And he chrono breaks and dies.
But Scarlet King just juking him out there with the LeBlanc distortion. And yeah, unfortunately not picking up the kill there, but Luke picked up the Luna's Echo, so pretty big item, or first big item should I say, and it's going to be a big power spike in his damage.
Man, I wanted to say something about that engage in the top lane, but I actually had no idea.
Yes.
I apologize to the Twitch chat.
It's hard to talk about a champion that's just new, especially since there's not really much to... Oh, Cosmo actually going down on Scarlet mid, and the kill going to go across, Deathmark popping, and good 1-for-0 should I say. Menacol being there on the back end just to help him out. And just going to get this mid turret down, put some money in their pockets, and a 6k goal lead already.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, which was what I was actually looking at when that kill in mid lane happened, we got Reptox split pushing. And Ashe, of course, is not the most mobile of champions, so if you're looking for a pick on an ADC, it's probably Ashe is the one to get it on.
Yeah.
Dragons.
I've had it's a nightmare trying to play Ashe into like a Jarvan, especially when your flash isn't up. You just have to sit there and kind of tank damage. But fortunately for him, unfortunately for SBC, not putting a lot of pressure in the bot lane. So Reptox having an easy time farming here, getting that 117 farm, most farm across both teams, and yeah, having a good time on Ashe so far. I mean, first time, but doing good.
Only 1 kill, 3 assists though, but things are getting carried really hard at the moment by Posmil on the Z with 4 kills to 0.
Yeah, Posmil showing how Z can snowball, and Scarlet King, even though getting the distortion down on Reptox, not doing that much damage.
Oh, somebody might be in trouble. Reptox and Menacol are getting focused by 3 at the moment, and in fact Reptox goes down. Kalista picks up that kill. He'll be pleased about that. Luke trying to get away. The Prophet follows through and takes it down. So in the end there, nice little couple of picks for the boys. It's not over quite yet though. Luke getting the focus now. He was a little bit late to the party, and the Prophet trying to pick him up.
Yeah. And all out 5v5 at the 14-minute mark there at the bot lane, so both teams grouping bot. I think Space Monkey Mafia were looking to seize that bot lane turret, but obviously not translating into the intended result. But good pick up there by SBC, getting 4 kills. Was it 4 kills? 4-3? Oh,
I think
yeah,
it was
4
3.
kills.
It was 3.
Oh.
It was 2 during the team fight, and then the pickup on Luke right at the end.
Okay, well, a 3-0, which is a good pickup for them, and yeah, clawing back into the game. Still 6k behind, but I mean, take their wins and regroup, get some farm down. I mean, we see this LeBlanc here, Scarlet King, 60 CS only compared to Posmil's 50 CS lead there, and the 4 kills. So it's gonna be a rough time there before Scarlet King.
Menacol going where he pleases on the Alistar, and well, I mean, he's kind of building tanky damage. Probably going for a Rod of Ages there, I would say.
Righteous Glory.
Oh, Righteous Glory, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, two things. 2 things out of that thing now. 2 items get built out of that little bit of recipe piece there. And our first dragon after 15, almost 16 minutes.
Yeah, Righteous... Bit of background noise, sorry, my bad. Yeah, dragon extremely important. They can get that the 3 dragon buff, they get that speed boost, which is going to be important, but all bits of the dragon important. But obviously stacking effects.
Especially the wings, that's how it flies.
I mean, not all dragons have wings. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of Chinese dragons are wingless, or not wingless,
yeah,
but...
they're more like kind of long worms.
Yeah.
Really big long worms. So, what's it? 7-5 is the kill score, 7-5. 1 game, of course, to the spanking Mafia. No, not
Space Monkey Mafia, yeah. PG.
I don't know what you mean. The Mafia, and 1 dragon to none, 3 turrets to none though. So they've opened up the map again. This is kind of what they did in the previous game as well. They turned their early lane dominance into very quick map dominance, and took control of things, and then just started to apply pressure all over the place. We now have a proper split pusher doing split pushing Poon, Posmil on the Z.
Yeah, Posmil on the Z, as you said. Very prominent split pusher there. Probably being able to solo out any of the laners. Oh, but actually a fight going down. One way being caught out in the top side jungle. Menacol getting a 3-person headbutt down, and...
Well, the Prophet unfortunately thought he was going to get one onto one way, but things get turned around with Menacol arriving there, and in fact the profit goes down to Luke. So kind of everybody getting a finger on the pie there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Reptox sniped out Scarlet King there on the back as well. Scarlet King thinking he got away, and then Reptox, not even using his ult, thing, it was just a W. And yeah, we'll see if they can translate this into a mid lane turret. Oh, Luke going for the dive and picking up the kill on Emperor Donga there. So very well played.
Nicely done. There he goes, and his little dude walking up and down. Little shadow. What does his little shadow do when he walks up and down like that?
Oh no, when you see as you see the shadows there now, if you ult back, it goes to where your shadow would be right now.
Oh,
like,
I see. Oh, so it's a double activation.
Yeah, no, it's like the shadow signifies where you were 4 seconds ago, so it can kind of predict where you'd go when you ult.
So it's always up.
Yeah, it's always up, so it's a bit of a thing you're going to have to use if you play a lot of...
Fantastic team fight now going down on this second tier turret. The double kill. It happened so fast. Onto Posmil, and Menacol standing there like a good cow and taking the hits from the turret, and they clean things up. They've all taken a huge amount of damage, but they picked up 2 kills out of that, pushed them off the turret and cleared away the turret. So tell me, Poon, does his ult, does that little shadow dude disappear when his ult is not up?
I think I want to say no, but I might be wrong. But it's the shadows also works with his W. His W is like a Saphir thing, and after the 3 seconds when it activates, his shadow hits a ball into it and activates the thing. So it's really, really cool. If you watch the next time he uses W.
Oh, okay. So the shadow is probably up all the time. It's not a good indication of whether he's got his ult here available or not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Disappointing.
Yeah, disappointed. But you still get to see Luke do the ult combo, sadly, where you ult back to lane in 2 seconds, but.
No, he hasn't done it, has he?
No, he hasn't. But
so his little shadow dude would stay in lane.
Well, because if you recall, your shadow dude had to stay in lane for 4 seconds, and then within that 4 seconds you'd have to ult back. But yeah, it's a pretty cool interaction.
And does the enemy team see the shadow dude?
I've only played as Echo and not against one, but you do see the shadow dude as the enemy team, because if you didn't, it'd be extremely OP. Because
wow. Okay, so Snacks has gotten himself caught. Luke heading on around there, and has the help of Menacol. There's no way Snacks is going to get away from that, and in fact he doesn't. That's yet another kill to Luke. Menacol picking up yet another assist.
Menacol just doing work across the map right here on the out.
He had 20 assists in the first game, 10 in this already, and the game's not over.
Yeah, 20 minutes here. We have more gold lead than last game actually, 13k gold lead. So. Sounds like Mafia doing work, making sure their leads translate into objectives, getting all the outering of turrets, and going to get this outering of the second tier turret in the top lane as well.
Red team's turret has been
there you go, taken down. I was looking at the wrong thing though. So I didn't actually see it. I thought I had director cam on. I just wanted to do a shout out to Humiho, and a shout out to our mods in the channel. I actually think I'm going to leave their mods on. Scarlet King takes a huge amount of damage. And manages to just get away. Unfortunately though, Callista in the meantime going down to Posmil Z, who is split pushing, and actually that was a tower dive versus 2, and he still managed to pick up a kill. So nice.
Yeah, I mean a 6-0 Z against the 1-3 Callista, it's going to be a pretty hard time to try to stop him. I mean, even with Bomber's assistance there, dive in the top lane against Snacks there, and Snacks is going to go down extremely fast, getting the Rumble ult down, but 1 for nothing, and just going to try to get this turret down.
Yeah, nobody's standing there to take the damage, unfortunately. And Posmil, meanwhile, still pushing down at the bottom lane, while the rest of his team takes this top lane turret down, and they should quite easily be able to take down. Oh, Scud Missile misses from Reptox. So what's that?
Wing the wrong way as well.
And,
but yeah,
well, they have to pull out because of that.
Yeah, Space Monkey Mafia doing a good job of executing the 4-1, which is 4-0-1, should I say. 1 person split pushing on the bot side, 4 people pushing on the top side, and if SPC sends more than 1 person bot, then it will pretty much instantly translates into a dive on the lane that's going to push, because Alistair's ult, taking a lot of damage, and 4v3 should be an easy fight, especially with the gold lead that they have. But the kills 15-5, and gold differential 15,000 right now, so extremely hard game here, but very well played by both teams.
Yeah.
Dragon going up, but not really much contention there. Not really any rush.
No,
Reptox just I think did the surrender vote come down?
Oh,
Yeah.
surrender. Oh man, that's why we had Cosmo start talking about this terrible Ash that we were just watching.
Oh no, yeah, because I saw Riptide flash heal and I was like, so.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a 2-0 and another flawless victory for the Mafia, Space Monkey Mafia, and SBC will have a couple of takeaways, I guess, from this. They did get a couple of early kills in that bloodbath of the first game, and that's a good platform to get your snowball on.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't. Although SBC going down both those games, a really good game to look at. And versus the top team, so not I wouldn't say a surprising result, but just good things to take away from it. Early kills, good ward vision, should I say? And yeah, very well played by both teams. And Space Monkey Mafia keeping this streak alive, and we'll see if we can take it to the end of the season.
So let's talk about that MVP. We had those two nominations earlier on. It was Luke and Menacol. How do you feel after game number 2? Do you want to add somebody else to the mix, or do you want to pick one of those two for MVP?
Oh, I really liked Posmo Zed that game, but I'm gonna have to get the MVP across to Menacol. I mean, Luke picking out that pocket pick echo, but Menacol just showing how to play Alistair, helping all the lanes out, being there, to make the picks, and being the big front line that the team needed. So I'm gonna have to give it away to Menacol.
So, Menacol, you've got a $10 RP card coming your way. And I say it's coming your way. Tomorrow I'm heading down to EB Games. I'll pick up a whole bunch of RP cards, courtesy of Gamestah, going to the MVPs. Don't forget, last week it was Zeus who was the MVP. And this week, Menacol, congratulations. You're going to pick up an MVP. I want to say another thank you to our mods in the Twitch chat, and I'm going to leave you guys with mods if you're happy to hang on to it. So if you ever come into our channel again and you want to help out and put the smackdown onto the bots, you can go for it.
Yeah, chat was a lot cleaner this time around. So
yeah, it's beautiful. It was just a thing of beauty.
Last time there was nothing else but all the would you like boosting championship ribbon, blah 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 blah. So yeah, very good to see those, and yeah, good job to the mods over there. So appreciate it.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Keep an eye out at Gamestah Twitter and the WSL page on Facebook. We'll be posting up any matches that we're going to be covering on Sunday night through our Twitter and through the WSL Facebook, and of course through Gamestah's Facebook as well. So you're welcome to find out from there too. Poon, thanks very much for joining me on this Friday night.
Thank you. Yeah, big shout out to Kathy as well for organising all this WSL. Without her, it wouldn't be happening. So, yeah, good job to all the teams, and shout out to Kathy, and thank you for joining me as well. Appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Crisis and Poon signing out.